Hello, my name is Elisa Torno, Vice President of Digital Creative from Diginary. And today I have the pleasure to highlight a small business doing extraordinary things to help deal with the COVID-19 situation. Small business owner, certified clinical hypnotherapist Terry Brussel Rogers, and Glenn Olson, former captain in the Los Angeles Fire Department. Glenn, Terry, thank you so much for joining us. Terry, you're the director of the Success Center Incorporated, and you and Glenn have teamed up to come up with this very interesting program. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Well, it's primarily for first responders, doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers. The idea is that these are the people who are out on the front lines helping all of us. And it's really important to take care of their health and assist them also in doing the self-care necessary to be able to stay healthy during this pandemic and the extra hours and service and so forth that many of them are being required to put in.
Glenn, how would you encourage first responders to be able to take advantage of something like this?
Oh, this is good. Well, first we have to understand why does someone come to work each day for a fire department or for a police department or an ambulance service, something like that. We all have, as our first desire is to help other people. With an infectious disease like COVID-19 is one that was not something that we trained for, thought about, was on the horizon as a serious problem up until this year. And everyone has had to adopt new behaviors while still being able to be effective in helping other people out. And one of the things that we didn't keep up with is asking ourselves, how are we doing? And what we have to have as a self-check, which we may not be thinking about doing, is how am I doing right now? Where is my energy? Where's my health? Have I eaten recently? Have I had enough water? Did I come to work healthy enough to come through the rest of the shift? These are our introspective questions that we need to learn to ask ourselves as well. And our families can help us with that also, getting feedback from our loved ones, how they think we're doing. And then have tools available to get back to a place where we're doing okay if we're starting to have problems. And some of those tools include some of the things that Terry's been doing all of these years, helping people out with meditations, with hypnotic techniques for both health and rest and the ability to learn things quickly, which is one of the things that has been a challenge this year with this pandemic. What we know every day changes, and what we need to learn to be safe and then effective helping other people is always moving. It's a moving target. So we have to keep learning new things. And that also is a stress and a strain on human beings that we have to deal with, that we have to be, helping ourselves out so we can do that.
Giving them suggestions that will help them take care of themselves. This is available in, first of all, an audio recording that is on our website at acesuccess.com. Just on the front page, click on first responder. So they use it at night as they're going to sleep. That's the first step. There are many suggestions that are in there that are specifically for the body itself. My granddaughter, Ariel Reynante, has a degree in microbiology, and she was able to help me with putting some of that in there. And then Glenn checked it also and had his ideas of what should be in there. So there's all sorts of suggestions that they gave me ideas for that I turned into effective hypnotic suggestions. We worked together on it.
So if someone wanted to set up a group session for like their entire staff or a group of ICU nurses,
yes,
before their joint shift,
for that already written out and figured out, and it's ready to go now. But if any of them want to call up and talk to me about this, they can reach me at 800-462-5669. Whether that's somebody wanting to set up a whole group of ICU nurses or whether that's an individual paramedic looking for some help, I'm here. I'd like to bring up one more thing. We have something else for them that they can use automatically at night as they're going to sleep. Not just a single recording, but a whole set of recordings that's available through our Reach for the Stars program. If they go to reachforthestars.today, all kinds of things are available there that are according to their interests and needs, and they play at night as they're going to sleep automatically, playing the required 21 times that allows them to change a habit pattern. We also have availability of, if Glenn says, gee, we need this or that to put in there, and he thinks it's a good idea, this is available to them, I'll create it. Or if they ask for it, I'll create it. So we have flexibility here where they can get exactly what they need.
No, she's in charge.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Terry, for joining us. Glenn?
Thank you so much, Elise. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and please have a wonderful day and the rest of the year. We'll all get better. I know it.
Thank you. Terry, it has been a pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you for working with us today and helping us get the word out to the first responders who are so very important in keeping all of us healthy during this very turbulent situation.